So, as we're talking about the idea of an elite and sort of making a connection between that elite class, who in some sense has always been visible but thought largely separated from the democratic process, as we're connecting the elite class with the operations of a deep state and looking through perhaps modes of operations and a certain method of intent consistent over time, we are going to think about a term that I will introduce to you called the Washington Consensus. And this is an idea that we can go back, I'll safely say 80 years. If we go back 80 years and we look at fundamental policies in America, the ideas that policies that really affect the lives of regular Americans. I'm talking about monetary policy, currency policy, trade policy, immigration policy, education policy. If we look at these fundamental policies about what makes a nation great, can we see any variation between the Democratic and Republican Party? We know there's rhetorical differences, especially around election time, but in the fundamental policy difference between Democrat and Republican parties over the last 80 years, do we get any difference in outcome of the actual policies coming out of Washington? It's an important question as we return to this idea of an elite class or an oligarchical class that's present in America.